Let's give the bedroom a cozy refresh for spring. Hey guys, it is Jen with Mother Time, and today we're hanging out here in my bedroom. We're going to give it a cozy little refresh for spring, headed into summer. Just doing a few simple, subtle changes to give it a fresh new look. So I cannot wait to take you along to show you what I do. Plus, I got some new bedding here from Brooklinen, so we're going to get the bed all nice and cozy too for spring, headed into summer. If you are not familiar with Brooklinen, they are a luxury sheets company creating high quality home goods to elevate your home. I have been using Brooklinen sheets for years and we absolutely love them. Wayne loves them too. We feel like we're escaping to a quaint little inn or bed and breakfast, treating ourselves every night. And when a guy like Wayne comments how much he loves the sheets, you know they must be good. Now, it's not only important to invest in sheets that are long lasting, but are going to get softer and cozier with each wash. So before I make the bed, I'm going to throw these in the wash, get them all fresh and clean and cozy, and then we're going to make the bed and do a few other projects too. Now, Brooklinen sheets don't only feel great, but they look great too, and they have over 20 different colors and patterns to choose from. They are tried and true with over 100,000 five-star reviews. That is more than any other bedding company. I'm probably one of those 100,000s because we've been using them for years and absolutely love them. Now, I have the Brooklinen's Classic Percale Core Sheet Set. They are crisp and cool and feature a breathable 270 thread count weave for a timeless hotel style luxury. They are perfect for hot sleepers. These sheets will help you stay cool all night long. And Brooklinen's textured striped duvet set is made with 100% cotton and an easy way to lighten your bedding for the warmer months or layer for some added warmth. Not only do I love their sheets, but I love that I can also order Brooklinen's Classic Percale Core Sheet Set and their duvets and all of their bedding in the comfort of my own home and have it shipped right to my doorstep. Who doesn't love getting happy mail, especially when it's cozy bedding shipped right to your door? Now, Brooklinen is offering my viewers a very special discount of $20 off any order over $100. Just use the link in the description below and use code MOTHERTIME20. So I'd like to thank Brooklinen for sponsoring today's video. So we're going to grab ourselves a cup of coffee. I got mine right here. I love the way the sun's kind of beaming in here in our room today. We have north-facing windows. So usually this is the darkest room in the house, but we're going to get it all cozy here for spring, headed into summer, make the bed. I have a few other little changes we're going to make in here too. So grab yourself a coffee too, sit back, relax, and let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do, Wayne's excited about sheets. He's not so excited about this idea. But I told him, just trust the process. So I have a faux fireplace here in the bedroom that we put in here last fall. I just wanted a fireplace in here. We don't have a very big bedroom, but I wanted a little fireplace because it makes the room feel so cozy. I've wanted one in here for years. Well, after we did the brick fireplace and gave it that German schmear look, I love it. And we have a similar little faux fireplace in here. I have a paintbrush and I have some white paint. So I'm going to give it that German schmear look, just dry brushing some white paint on it. And fingers crossed, it will kind of give it that German schmear look that we did in the on the fireplace in the living room too. We'll see. I said just stay out of here until I do it because hopefully this will turn out the way I envision. But it's a little stark. So I just want to cozy it up. Plus I love how the brick fireplace looks in the living room. It turned out so good. I still just love it so much. That was well worth all of the scraping we did on that. But this one will be a lot easier. I have some paintbrush. I have some white chalk paint. I'm just going to do this really easy and just kind of just dry brush some white paint on it just to kind of give it that schmear look. I was going to do spackle. I was going to grab some like Fast and Final spackle and spackle that on too. But I just think there's enough texture on this right now that I can just do some white paint and it hopefully will give it the look. If not, I got some baby wipes and I'll clean it off and we'll leave it. But let's head over to the fireplace and start painting. Sheets are in the wash. Then once the sheets are done, we'll make the bed. I'm going to change out some pictures too, I think. Just kind of swap a few things out to just make it cozy. I'm going for a very colonial cottage feel in here. You know, working with what I have, using things that I have, and using some paint too. Okay, so here we go. I have my Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster. I'm going to dip my paintbrush in the paint and then brush the excess off. So you can see I'm brushing it off on my plate, and then I'm lightly going over the brick with some long brush strokes, just adding that light distressing on top. Where there are the red bricks, I'm covering that up a little bit more. I didn't like the color of that, so I'm adding some more paint onto those bricks, but then just going over, adding some white paint back and forth, just giving it that distressed look. I love doing this technique on different projects and crafts. I've shared many throughout the years, and it's just easily, you can see how easy it transforms this fireplace by just dry brushing the white paint on top of the brick. And it's just a nice light coat, but I'm noticing here that the black is really sticking out. So I'm going to lighten that up with some brown paint. I'm just lightly brushing that on top too, because I don't mind a little bit of the black sticking out, just giving that a light coat too. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little worried here for a minute. I'm like, oh no, this is not turning out the way I envisioned. Then I got out this paint to soften the black, and even as I started doing that, I was like, this might not have been the best decision. But now I'm kind of going in and dry brushing it. And when I stand back, sorry, the dog is barking, and I kind of add a little bit of this, it's called coffee. I should use a coffee too. And I'm adding that into it too. What I like is that it is blending with the rest of the furniture here in the room, and it's not looking like, okay, here's all this furniture and this just looked out of place. Now it's kind of looking like it goes with everything. So I think I'm gonna finish this up and we'll see how it looks when I'm done. And yes, I am just using craft paint for this, but believe it or not, that's what I used for our mantle downstairs. That is above a working wood burning stove, and that has lasted for years. This is electric. I mean, it gets warm, but it's, you know, I don't think it's gonna, I don't use it all the time. So you could seal it too. I don't know if I'm going to. But I'm just brushing a little bit of this color also on here to tone down that white. And I like how it's kind of working in here. I'll show you once I'm done, but just giving you a little update on this process. So trusting the process, and I think overall it looks a lot better in here now than it did previously. It just looked out of place, and that's why I was so eager to paint it, because I wanted it to kind of just be a nice focal point and not look like an out of place focal point. So I'm going to continue to get this painted, and I'll show you how it looks when it's done. I'm using faux paint in the color Iced Coffee, and I'm just dry brushing that on top too. I like a little bit of the black kind of popping through, so just lightly adding that on top. Then I'm using a baby wipe to clean off any excess, turning it on, and voila, look at the change, adding the lantern back, and I love the way this turned out. So I went downstairs, and Wayne's like, did you paint it? And I said, yes. So he came upstairs, and his first reaction was,
whoa.
And I was like, is this a good woe or a bad woe? And yay, you don't like it, you love it.
I love it. It's not the same thing.
And look how it blends with the rest of the furniture.
That's what I love.
It now looks like it's not like standing out in a bad way. It kind of looks like it was meant to be here with everything else.
Right, it's a part of the bundle.
Oh, I'm so relieved. Yeah, he didn't know I was going to paint the hearth either.
No.
And honestly, I didn't know I was going to paint the hearth either too. But once I did like the schmear, well, I toned it down with the iced coffee. But then also too, once I did the schmear first, which only took a couple of minutes, that was really, really quick.
It's not the same thing.
Well, right, and the black was standing out.
Yeah.
It was too much of a contrast. So I said, I gotta tone that black down too. And I had a paint color that matched the rest of the furniture. It's called Iced Coffee. It's just a craft paint. But that's what I used on downstairs too, and it worked. So
amazing.
Thank you. Phew! Relieved. These are the candle sconces that I had hung in the dining room that I switched out. So I'm going to hang those here. I also found this lamp in the basement. I haven't used it in a while. I love that cozy glow. So I put that on top of the fireplace. The sheets are fresh and clean, so I'm going to take a minute and put them on the bed too. Nothing beats fresh Brooklinen sheets on the bed. Oh, they are so cozy. while the duvet cover is drying, I'm going to switch out the faux flowers in this vase. I had some beautiful faux lilacs in there, but I want that pop of white. So I have these faux snowball flowers that I love. So I'm going to add those into the vase. The duvet cover is dry, so I'm going to add that into my duvet. I love how easy it is just to unbutton the duvet cover, and then I just slide my duvet in. It's so easy and so cozy. And look at Wayne jumping in, buttoning up the duvet. He's such a good guy. He just wanted to come and hang out. So I had him do that so we can get the bed all made and get it so nice and cozy. So now I'm just going to fluff it up and it's like a cloud. So I'm going to just finish making the bed and then we'll add a few other touches to the bedroom. I decided to put the vase in a galvanized bucket because I just love that look of flowers in a galvanized bucket, especially for spring and summer. It is so pretty. So look at how beautiful that is. So then I'm going to put that on top of this wicker tray I have. I'm going to add one of my duck decoys and a lantern that I also had on top of the dresser. I'm also going to add these candlesticks on top of the fireplace and this basket next to it. I found this hanging basket in the basement, so I hung it here above the fireplace and added some greenery too. And I decided to switch out the lamps on the nightstands. I'm bringing back the lamps that I've had here before. I'm also going to add a little stack of old books and a cozy candle. And on this nightstand, I'm going to add a little topiary. Kitty is loving the bedding. He doesn't want to move. I'm going to add my pillows on, and the room is almost done. I'm going to add a tray. I always love having a tray next to the bed for breakfast in bed on a cozy spring or summer morning. And the room is done. I love how cozy it turned out, and the bedding is just like sleeping on a cloud. Okay guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some decorating ideas for your home as well. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments below what you enjoyed the most. It feels so cozy in here. The fireplace turned out amazing. I love the sconces on the wall too. It's just a few simple, subtle touches. I was gonna change out the pictures in here. Well, they're not even pictures, it's just fabric. But I like the little pop of blue, especially with the blueberries here in this picture, and the bedding. Oh, it is like a cloud. I can't wait to go to sleep tonight in it. It is just So cozy. And don't forget, Brooklinen is offering my viewers a special discount of $20 off orders $100 over $100. You can use the link in the description below and use code MOTHERTIME20. And thanks again to Brooklinen for sponsoring today's video. Just love their bedding. So anyways, you guys, make sure you also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Mother Time. You can also check out my blog, mothertime.com. And if you enjoyed this video and you're not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you hit that little subscribe button so you never miss a video. Every Mondays is home decor and crafting. Wednesdays is meal prepping, meal planning, and cooking. And Fridays is Thrifty Friday. So lots of fun here every week here on my channel. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Bye guys.